Turning to your international headlines this midday, several Americans were hurt in a suspected rocket attack at the El Asad Air Base in Iraq. As many as 7 military troops and civilians were injured, as U.S. defense officials are still assessing the damage. Now, the strike comes as tensions are incredibly high in the wake of suspected Israeli strikes that killed senior Hezbollah commander and Hamas's top political leader. Fox News correspondent Trey Yingst has more.
As the fighting grinds on in Gaza, U.S. forces in the Mideast are bracing for more possible attacks by Iranian proxy groups, a day after Al-Assad Air Base in Iraq was hit with a suspected rocket attack, injuring an unknown number of American military personnel. The Pentagon sending additional naval assets and a squadron of F-22 fighter jets to the region, hoping to defend against attacks that could come from proxy groups like Hamas, Hezbollah, or even Iran itself.
Iran's being very, very methodical about this, and I hope that if Iran attacks, we'll have what happened in April, which is 300 out of 300 missiles and drones shot down.
Tensions have been climbing since Israel killed Hamas political leader Ismail Haniyeh in Tehran, which now include hints that American military targets could be on the table because they believe Washington gave the green light to the Israelis.
We believe that had it not been for the U.S. government's assistance, Israel would have never taken such a risk.
Most experts agree any response from Iran would be limited and proportional. But with so many proxy groups operating in the region, it could be difficult to keep the fighting contained.
All parties concerned are going to want to try and do this in such a way that doesn't escalate completely out of control, but that doesn't mean that they will be able to do that.
Tensions continue to escalate along Israel's northern border. At least 2 people were injured during a Hezbollah drone attack this afternoon, and the Israelis continue to strike southern Lebanon. In Haifa, Trey Yingst, Fox News.
Staying overseas, people are cheering in the streets of Bangladesh after longtime prime minister resigned and left the country. Bangladesh's president dissolved parliament today. This clears the way for new elections. Now, there were student protests against a quota system for government jobs. Now, this triggered deadly violence leading to 300 deaths.